Hey guys, welcome back. I want to do another video today about something that I think most of us can relate to, and that is the potential overabundance of nuts, bolts, or even screws, right, that we have and that we attempt to store places, right, to have some on hand. And if you don't do this, well then maybe this video isn't right for you, or maybe it's worth watching because you may run across an issue like this. If you're working on a vehicle, if you're working on your house, you name it, fasteners are important for your daily life because when things break, you have to fix them. Or as you take things apart, maybe you find yourself with extra ones of these. Or maybe you need to have one more just like this. And so I think all of us, or most of us watching this video today, are going to be in the boat of, hey, I've got a bunch of these. Maybe I save them in a little canister like this, right, or a medicine one, or maybe I got a 5-gallon bucket that all my fasteners go into. For me, I've got a lot of these, right? I got a wall mount, and quite frankly, they're just not organized enough, and I want to organize them. So in comes this nice little, and I'll show you the name. I'm gonna butcher it, but the name's called Gim Juan, and what it is it's a nut and bolt thread gauge. I love how it says quality made. It is made out of aluminum. Feels like a cast aluminum. There's the back side of the board. You can see all the studs inside there. But what it's meant to do is, essentially, you can mount it on the wall or on anything that you could get, obviously, screws through or hooks. And then it's got a separate mount down here in the middle, where you see my finger on the back side. But what's great about this is it runs the gamut of 4mm all the way to 14. So we get this in screen here for you guys. Sorry, this is a little bit tight. 14mm by 2 pitch gauge. And then the same thing is on the standard side. It goes by 6/32 here at the top and runs all the way down to 1/2 inch 20 fine. So that's going to be your pitch, or I call it pitch. But that's essentially going to be how tight the spacing is going to be on your threads, right? That's going to be the distance. And so as you're picking out bolts, I'm sure many of us have run across like, hey, I've got it's the right size, but the pitch is going to be off, and you find yourself actually destroying fasteners in that way. Now, what's great about this is you could go through and let's say that you got this nut, and you need to find the right spot for it. Slide it on. Let you guys a better view. Slide it on, slide it down. You see it goes all the way through. Perfect. You now know that is a 10mm 1x5 or by 1.5. So you could use that fastener and save it with other like fasteners in that size range. Much like if you go to Home Depot or any store that you tend to purchase these in, they'll have cabinets that roll out, and they actually have these in baggies, and they're organized so you can find them and use them specific for your application. So that's what's great about this is because it does both bolts. Right, we could throw this guy in here too. I believe he was right here, 8mm by 1.25. And again, my camera is not focusing, but give it a second. Perfect. Run it in. No resistance. Then you found the right one. If you go to put it in and you get some resistance, right? So we'll take a metric and maybe throw it on the standard side. Right, you could start to put it on. And look, I only made it halfway in and it starts to bite. Don't go any further because you'll destroy the threads on both of these. But that gives you a quick finger tightening application to find out which bolt and which nut goes on which side of the rail and what size it is. So you guys could take it and put it away in an organized fashion so you can later retrieve it for projects that you're going to need it for. Now it also does give you a centimeter readout on the side, goes down to 15 centimeters, and on this side it goes all the way down to 6 inches. So if you need to do a quick measurement, right, maybe you're saving them by their inch length, then you could run it on the side there and take that measurement and save it that way. But all in all, it's a great little tool, guys. I don't know why I haven't had one sooner. And it even has these smaller screws too, right? You could get those down inside there. I mean, this super small 4mm. So I mean, it runs a majority of the fasteners you're gonna need. Yeah, granted, there's some larger fasteners at the bottom that you're not gonna be able to do that go past 14 millimeter or the half-inch thread, but I think for most of us, the majority of fasteners are going to fall in this range. So super nice, and the price is I mean it's cheap, guys. You're talking about between $30 and $40 for this board. It has some heft to it. It's not cheap or flimsy, so I fully expect it to last a long time. And you know, it's just a nice added benefit to keeping yourself organized and being more professional. I mean, they literally have these at most of your Home Depots, right? Or stores, just hardware stores. They have these most of the time on the wall, so people could use them to find out what size bolts or fasteners they have. So why shouldn't you have one of these as well? So yeah, $30, $40. You can pick up on Amazon. You can pick them up on eBay. Heck, even if you're on Temu, I think he even has them. They're not hard to find, and I think for that price, they're definitely worth it. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you use for organizing your fasteners? Right? When do you use a 5-gallon bucket to put them all in, or do you guys have some more organized hardware? Maybe some slide outs, much like the hardware stores. Maybe some Vidmars, some Dormans. Anyways, love to hear you guys' thoughts, but please give this a like. Likes go a long ways around here, and subscribe if this content is applicable to you. All right, guys, hang tight. We'll get some more videos coming your way.